Hi guys, I'm TinaGale here today with your Sketch It Out Thursday, and this is a look at your inspiration piece. And the sketch I chose is from the scrap room. And for the circle in the background, I decided to do a cut file. So this is from the Cricut cartridge flower market. And I will have all the links down below to the products, but I'm also using a kit from the scrap room. But the product is the Echo Park I Love Family, and I just love this fall collection. So I decided to cut the background, or the circle piece, from some cardstock, and then instead of just cutting a circle back out of this orange paper, I fussy cut it by just tracing and piecing it together because I really wanted to save as much of that paper as I could because I just think it's so gorgeous. So I'm working on this craft background. I love the craft, and this collection is just absolutely gorgeous. So I loved this paper that had the jars and the little plants, cameras, you know, the Polaroids, all of this. It was just gorgeous. So I decided to use it for this background piece. And I'm going to follow the sketch that I'm using. This is this month's sketch from the scrap room. There was a vertical strip that I didn't put in necessarily as paper, but I do put a little embellishment there to give that illusion of where that vertical strip is. And right there I was just showing my gold stitching. I'm still stitching with gold. I did that around in the center of the leaves and the little the wheat stalks, just for a little bit of texture and just that pop of gold. So I decided that I wanted to use some of that diagonal stripped paper, and so I just cut it really, really thin, and so I used my liquid glue to put down so that I could border that background paper just for a little bit more. And I believe on the sketch that showed a thicker border there, maybe layered paper, but I just wanted this small, thin diagonal strip. So I decided to go ahead and pop dot up this cut file that I did, and so I'm just using my foam tape and putting in some so that it doesn't sag around. So just some of the bigger pieces, I always put foam tape there. This is definitely the cheaper way to use foam tape if you like popping up your embellishments, and so I get this off Amazon, so you can check that out if you're not aware of that, but saves a lot of money if you use a lot of foam tape. So I'm just going to pop dot that up over to the left hand side of the page. Again, I'm using the sketch, and so it shows going off the page just slightly, so I put a little bit of it off the left hand side, and we'll cut that away so that I can stay true to the sketch. Then I have just a couple of photos. So this large photo is of my husband and I. We had went to Silver Dollar City to celebrate our kids' birthdays, and I knew that they were going to have all their fall embellishments up and stuff, or their decorations, and I wanted to take photos while we were there, so I had taken my big camera so that we could get some, and my daughter snapped this one of my husband and I just love it. I just think it's so pretty with all of the pumpkins. And then I had taken a photo of my kids out front. I have a photo of them sitting in the same spot several years ago, and so I wanted to get another one. So this is the one shot that my son let me get of the two of them, I think, that weekend. And so again, I'm just following the sketch. It had the vertical, or the portrait 4x6, and then it showed two smaller horizontals to make a big square there. And I didn't have another photo, and I wanted to use this large sticker as my title. It says "Together is the best place to be." And so we used to go to Silver Dollar City all the time. We would drive up for the day or the weekend. And since they're older and they've been living in Florida and going to college and all of this, it's been really hard to get all four of us there. And so we had went ahead and bought our annual passes again this year. And we've went a couple of times, but this is the first time that we all four have been there in I don't know how many years. Yeah, it's just a great moment to document, and don't know how often that will happen again, but wanted to make sure that I got these photos documented. So that's where that title came in. And then on that bottom right, that cherish sticker, that's kind of what I was talking about for that vertical strip. I wanted to use that, so I just tucked it up underneath the photo. So I ended up taking that layered sticker apart so that I could tuck up the bottom underneath the photo and put the top piece on top. And so that was just kind of give that illusion of that vertical strip. And then the doily on the sketch, it showed a couple of circles. So I just cut that doily sticker in half and used a little bit on the outside edge and then one behind the photo. And then I'm going to finish off with some of these brads from the embellishments. So I don't like poking holes in my layout. So if I'm not in any kind of hurry or, I don't know, I usually go ahead and just pop off the back of those and use glue dots. So that's what I did there. I just broke off the prongs and just glue dotted those in. And then I have this one other sticker that says "Life is Better with You" that I'm going to use in the layout. And I had one other little banner sticker that said family memories, and I really kind of wanted to put that in there as well. So I'm really just hunting around to see where I could pop it in. I thought down below, but I end up putting it up with the top doily. In the sketch, it had a couple of little, it looked like banners coming out or little strips. So I decided to just go ahead and play off that and stick it up there. It's kind of just a little bit too long for up there, but I just decided to leave it and keep it. And I guess I could cut part of the banner off, but it's okay. It's not anything too big or, too awfully wrong that I can't live with. So I love all of the embellishments and how that worked out. So I think that pretty much wraps up my layout. Be sure to hop over to the scrap room and you can join us on the Facebook group for this sketch challenge, and go ahead and post a photo of your layout that you do with the sketch. It's really a fun sketch. Check out the other challenges. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber, and if you enjoyed this one, a thumbs up is always appreciated. So thanks for watching, and we will see you real soon. Bye.